Did you come from a stork?
I don't know.
Let me get some more tampons.
No, it's $1,000 plant.
There's some more.
It's a plant.
Why? Why more?
It fills my womb.
What's that black thing here?
It's tape.
Tape?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Oh yeah. How big is this thing? Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh, this was packed with extra protection in mind. It's gonna take me like an hour to cut through all this. My clumsiness is gonna accidentally break off the stem. Don't cut the plant, don't cut the plant, don't cut the plant! Oh. Ready for the reveal? Look at this beauty. She's so big. I'm obsessed with these leaves. They are so impressive. So this is what a very mature, very beautiful variegated Alocasia amazonica looks like. But she be leaning like crazy. So my plan is to switch it out of this black nursery pot into this clear pot so I can monitor the moisture levels. I can see if there's any corms inside. For alocasias, corms help store food and energy for the plant, but you can also pluck them and grow new ones. And I would be very surprised if there weren't any corms in here, but I don't want to repot and mess with it right now because it just got to my house. But ultimately, I want to put it in this pretty custom pot that I can make self-watering. It'll look so much nicer in here. But one thing at a time, let's fix the leaning aspect of it first. Where is my acrylic stake? Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Come in from the back here. Stick this in. I don't want to damage any roots. I'm gonna be very careful. Ooh, that just slid right in. Perfect. It's touching the bottom. Then slide this piece over here. And then I'm gonna hook the leaves onto it. Like so. Look at that support. Okay, sorry, nobody wants to see the back of its head. Let me turn it. Ta-da! There we go. I love it so much. Like hot damn, look at this. The pink on it is so pretty. I'm just so impressed with how big the leaf is. I can already hear the trolls descending in my comment section about this plant.
Overpriced.
Ew, it's just a plant.
It's not even edible, it's so useless. I can find it at Home Depot for $25.
My hobby, leave me alone. And for the record, a womb cannot always be filled 24/7. At one point, whatever's in the womb must exit. Okay, one little problem. This one is not gonna fit in my cabinet, but alocasias do appreciate higher humidity, so I'm just gonna keep it down here with lots of light, and I'm gonna put a humidifier next to it. I'm also gonna let this acclimate to my environment before I move it into the clear pot, so for now it's just gonna sit in here just for decorative purposes. Let's put you by this window. Gosh, does this even fit in the frame? Oh, I have a humidifier here, perfect. This is technically a diffuser, which It's the same thing as a humidifier. I'm just not gonna put any essential oils inside. I'm gonna set it to 16 hours. There we go. And I'll check back in when it's ready to be repotted. I have an update. Look how pretty she's grown. Okay, I do have an update. And for inquiring minds, I did bid and win that Amazonica on a live sale on Palm Street, who I'd like to thank for sponsoring this video today. I've gotten so much of my collection off of Palm Street. And some of you actually happened to be on that live stream when I bid on that Amazonica on a complete whim. And if you don't know, Palm Street is a live shopping marketplace where you can buy plants all while watching a live stream show. There are thousands of sellers on this platform, and what I love about this app is you can buy plants that were previously inaccessible to the public, like my snow-capped begonia. This is also from Rare Plantberry, the same seller where I got the Amazonica from. It's just chef's kiss. Like, you would not be able to find this at a Home Depot or a Lowe's or even just your regular plant nursery. I feel like any plant you think of that's on your wish list, a seller on Palm Street is bound to have it. And the live streams, let me tell you, are so addicting. Well, I don't even need to tell you, many of you told me that, but it's such a fun and supportive community of plant lovers. I actually go live quite often on Palm Street. I've sold plants on the platform before, but my main thing is I'm not a seller. I just like sharing my collection. So if you want to join one of my live streams and chat with me, look at some of the plants that I'm growing right now, or you can check out any of the shows that are happening literally 24 hours a day. You can download the app by clicking the link in my description, which will give you some coupons and shopping credit to start. Hope to see you on there soon. Okay, let me show you the plant now. All right, so it's been 6 months since I unboxed this because I'm the king of procrastination. It did lose its oldest leaf, which is common in Alocasias. This is a new leaf you haven't seen before. I don't like that it's facing a different direction from that one though, but it's still pink. And this is the newest leaf that just unfurled. But do you notice something, guys? It's not variegated, like not even a speck.
I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay.
But you know what, honestly, that's the gamble. It doesn't mean that it's forever lost its variegation, but it truly goes to show you that when you are dealing with variegated plants, it really is a lottery. You can't do anything about it to control it. The variegation is in the genetics of the plant. While you can do things to maintain and encourage variegation, like making sure there's enough light, at the end of the day, the plant's gonna grow the way that it grows. Much like how we can't control how our human children look as they grow up. Oh, by the way, this at one point flowered. Alocasia flowers are hideous though. But the show must go on, so I'm gonna repot this, and I only have, where's my watch? What time is it? I have less than 30 minutes to repot this before I have to go pick up my son, and 30 minutes might seem like enough time to repot a plant, but if you know me, something always happens. Oh my gosh, I should show you my caramel marble though, which was in my last video. Last video. In one of my videos, I was talking about how my caramel marble was losing its variegation, but it came back. This is the newest leaf that popped out, and it is variegated. And there's new growth right here. Knowing me, I'm gonna touch it and snap it. But overall, this plant is still looking good. And when I was sharing about this, a bunch of you were saying you need to put it under grow light or it needs more light. So I did. I put it under a grow light to encourage the variegation. And then, yeah, I'm curious what that new leaf is gonna look like. ADHD, let me get back to repotting. Oh, it's so dirty. Oh my gosh, what if there's corms? I'm gonna be so happy. Very carefully. Ooh, that just popped right out. And I spilled outside of my mat. Aren't you guys proud of me that I'm not doing this on my right rug or white carpet? Okay, let's cut that flower off. And I gently want to see if there are corms. Please let there be one. Just one. Okay, I'm ripping off roots. Not good. Gosh, usually I would just see them bulbing out here. So the fact that I don't see any, and I don't want to mess with it too much, but I also want some corms. I'm gonna be gentle. I'm gonna be oh so gentle. I am not going to remove all the soil. just want to see. Gosh, how does a plant this size not have a single corm? Come on, come on, come on. I just want one. And mainly I want it as like a backup plan for insurance purposes. It's always nice to have an extra one to grow. Seriously? Okay, now I am 100% removing all of the soil so I can see. Is that one? No, that's the root. How do you not have a corm? You didn't make a single baby. You like how I said I wasn't gonna remove the soil, and now I totally am. Gosh, really? Come on! I just wanted one. No, there's soil all over me. I've officially accepted that this doesn't have a corm. At least I know the roots are healthy. Okay, I got the new pot that I was supposed to move it in, but honestly, seems a little snug. This is the same size as the original pot, but the roots just look so crowded in there. It's gonna outgrow this so quickly. To find another pot. Okay, I think I found a solution. It's not clear though, but yep, this is about 2 inches bigger than the previous pot size. You don't wanna do too big of a jump. I clearly needed a bigger potting mat. So the reason why you don't wanna size up too big when it comes to pot size is because when you size up, it's obviously gonna need more soil. More soil means that when you water the plant, that soil is gonna stay moist for longer. And if the soil stays moist for longer, that plant's root system needs to be able to photosynthesize and take in that water. And if the pot is too big for that root system, those roots can't take in all the moisture that the soil has, and that can lead to issues like root rot. Luckily, Alocasias, in my experience, don't mind being in consistently moist soil, which is why I wanted to have it in a self-watering container. But alas, this had other plans, so it's just gonna go in a regular pot. Yep, let's do that. This soil mix is fine, so I'm just gonna reuse it. Whatever. Use my hands. Still can't believe there are no corms. Okay, that is all the soil in the old pot. And I'm gonna backfill. I'm gonna put the stake in here too while I'm at it. And then I shall backfill. You know what, I just need to dump it. Oh, much faster. Oh my gosh, I'm making such a mess. Oh, okay, I gotta go pick up the thing that came out of my womb. I'm back. Just realized I forgot to sprinkle root crack on the roots before I repotted, which was kind of critical because I mess with the roots a lot. Oh, but you know what? The soil that I put in actually contains root crack in it. So we're okay. But I think I'm gonna give it more crack because I need to water it anyway. And I have a water-soluble crack I can put in. My most common question is, what is this root crack? I use it in every single repotting. I called it crack a couple years ago and then it just stuck. Essentially, it's what I'm using to prevent transplant shock when I repot. And I have a lot of different kinds. I have ones that you sprinkle directly on the roots, one that you just put over the top of the soil. And the one I'm gonna use right now, since I already repotted, is the kind that you just add to your watering can. Found it. By the way, I don't buy bottled water for my plants. This is just tap water that I filled. I don't know where the cap is. Can't find it. Okay, I can't really mix this. Pour it all in. I know this seems like a lot of water, but it'll drain. Oh, it's heavy. Okay, where do I put this now? Ooh. I really wish this would just freaking or just stay like that, because that's so cute. Actually, I found a cuter spot. I'm gonna take it upstairs. And a cuter pot. Just putting this here so that it gets inspired by the variegation. You are an expensive hobby. Anyway, if you enjoyed the process of me raising a lot of plants chaotically, a 6-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 475-month-old, subscribe and I'll catch you next time. Bye!